Hey everybody, it's Jay Ball, Blue Jays Outdoors, coming at you with a really exciting episode to the 2021 Blue Jays maple syrup season. Guys, it's here. It's finally here. We're gonna prime the RO today. We're gonna go collect sap, and I'm gonna show you how this RO system is gonna cut my boil time in half. And then guess what? The very next video you guys are gonna get to watch is of the very first boil of the 2021 season. Guys, I'm so excited. I look forward to this every year. So let's get this RO primed. Let me show you how I'm gonna do this, and let's get to making some syrup. So the startup instructions are pretty simple. So we have to make sure this permeate water valve is open all the way up. This red line is the one that's going to have the high concentration sap. And then we've got this is the high concentration sap. This is the permeate water tank. That's the blue one. And that's where the sap's going to be in that barrel there. So it's plugged in and the valve is all the way open, and we turn it on, and hopefully this hose right down here will start sucking water in to get this RO primed. So let's see what happens. All right guys, I'm kind of nervous, but yeah, let's turn this thing on and see what happens. So got plenty of water in my sap barrel, valve's off, let's turn it on. Sounds like water's getting sucked through it. Yep. All right, she's running. Still don't have any permeate water out, but maybe that changes as the pressure increases. Now I'm getting some permeate water. All right, we gotta set the timer for 10 minutes. All right, let's let this run for 10 minutes. All right, so now the system's been in kind of a soft or a dry, or not a soft or not a dry, but just kind of a really soft startup. So we're gonna shut it off now. And now what I've got to do is I've got to get rid of this high concentration water here, so we're going to dump this out. And then a little bit of permeate water, RO water, that you drink in your house. I'm going to dump this as well. Not a ton in here. Again, the pressure wasn't very high, so. Alrighty, now for the next step. So now what we're going to do is we're going to turn the system back on, and I'm going to slowly close this valve and get the pressure up to about 150 psi. I think no more than 10 psi per second. And what I would imagine I'm going to see is I'm going to see more of the concentrated sap water. It's going to get separated, and there's going to be more RO water, permeate water. So let's turn it on and let's see what happens. All right, now I'm going to start increasing the pressure by closing the valve. All right, pressure's starting to go up. Make sure my intake water's good. So far, so good. All right, we're at 100 psi now, so we got 50 more psi to go. All right, we're at 150 psi now. It seems to be working. Got a little bit of a leak here I need to tighten up, but yeah, we're our own water right now, guys. So let me show you what's going on here real quick. Okay, so again, just to give you an idea of what you're seeing. So this is going to be my sap coming out of the tree. Okay, it's getting pumped in through this 5 micron pre-filter. It's then going into the pump. Then it's getting pumped through this 2.5 inch cylinder, and out of this nozzle right here going into this barrel is clean, pure RO drinking water. Okay, and then over here is my high concentration sap. Well, what eventually will be my high concentration sap. So this is the byproduct. This is the bywater that typically goes down your drain when you're doing RO in your house. And you can see we got the pressure up to 150 psi. So yeah, guys, she's working. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to let this RO water, this pure clean drinking water, fill up till I get about 30 gallons. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to pump that clear, clean, pure water back through the system. Okay, so I'm gonna RO it twice basically. And that way the membrane's all clean. And then I'm gonna change out this 2.5, or this filter, the 5 micron pre-filter, just so that's all brand new, fresh and clean. So when I go RO my sap for the first time, everything is 100% clean. So that's what I'm gonna do next. Okay, so got everything cleaned, got everything tightened up, and yeah, let's go outside and RO some sap. So yeah, let's check this out. One of the coolest features about this, guys, is this thing is portable. Check this out. You don't want these things to freeze at night, so guess what? I can just roll it in the garage. Catch you outside. Okay, everybody, so now we've got the sap collected. We've got about 75 gallons of sap, which you guys saw me collect in the last video. And here's the RO system ready to go. So I've got it plugged in. And again, I'm going to dump the tank into this tank here. It's going to suck the sap in through this 5 micron pre-filter. Then it's going to go up into the 2.5-inch main cylinder. And then our purified drinking water, or our permate water, which we're going to clean with, is going to go in this barrel. And then our high concentration sap water is going to go into this barrel. So what I do is I've got my refractometer there. I'm going to show you guys what the sap looks like coming in as far as percentage, and then what the sap looks like coming out. And again, we're trying to take water that's 2% sugar and increase it to 59% sugar. So running it through this system one time should take it from 2.5, whatever the bricks is now, to twice that much. So let's get this thing fired up, and then I'll show you what it looks like through the refractometer. All right, so let's do it. Let's open up the barrel first. Get some sap flowing in. So you guys can see I got the sap flowing in there. Let's get that to about halfway full. Almost there. Yeah, we'll get about 3/4 of the way. All right, so we're gonna close this off for just now. Again, we're gonna suck the sap out of here into the pre-filter, and let's just see what happens. Probably all the water coming out. All right, now we need to increase the pressure to make the mix more consistent. Says we should run about 185 psi. Right? Yeah, 185. So let's just keep cranking up little by little. Get it right there. Let's open this valve up so we get a little bit more sap coming in. All right, we're ROing, guys. Let me crank this up just a hair more. Oops. There. So you can see the nice, clean, pure drinking water, the permate water. And that's the high concentration sap water. At least that's what it's supposed to be. So let's see what happens. All right, so I'm still trying to figure this out. Still trying to work through this. So sorry I haven't showed you guys all this yet. But again, just a little bit nerve-wracking. So you can see I've got most of the tank emptied. I've got this 30-gallon barrel full of high bricks water, and I've got this one full. And this is how much water we've taken out. So that's that purified, clean drinking water that we're going to use to clean the system. So I'm going to take a minute, just kind of assess the situation. I think I need to get another 30-gallon barrel because what I'm going to do is run this through again and try to get the sugar content a little bit higher. Again, first time using this thing, so still trying to get all the kinks worked out. But yeah, hang in there with me, and let's see how high of concentration we can get this sap. So I think I'm at a point where I can show you guys what's going on. So this is the sap coming out of the tank. Let's see if I can't get it to where you guys can see that. I know it's gonna be really tough. There we go. So it's about 2.5, just under 2. So that's the concentration of the sugar for the sap before it goes to the RO. Let me show you guys what it looks like after it goes through. So again, we're trying to increase the sugar concentration. That's all we're trying to do. So here it's actually going from about 2.25 to almost 3 now. So again, just trying to take the water out. Again, I know it's hard to see. Oops. So there you can kind of just see it's about 3 now. So yeah, so we're getting there, guys. All right, I think I'm gonna wrap this video up here, guys. But you can see, I mean, again, that thing was had 75 gallons of water in it. Now I'm down to these 2 30-gallon barrels, and I might have about 45 gallons of high concentration sap. So I've already dumped this 15-gallon once, this 30 gallons full. So guys, this RO system is awesome. Again, once I start boiling, this is really gonna cut my boil time down, getting the sugar concentration higher. So really do appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Sorry it was kind of back and forth and not real consistent, but again, this is the very first time I've used this thing, so trying to work out the bugs and the kinks. But I think next time I use it, I'm going to be a lot more efficient. So really do appreciate it, guys. Next video, we're going to be boiling. So don't know if we'll be making syrup yet, but we're going to be boiling. So again, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Again, my name is Jay Ball, Blue Jays Outdoors. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. Also for daily updates, follow me on Instagram. It's blue_J_maple_syrup. Thank you so much again for your time. And remember, the easiest way to change your attitude is by showing gratitude. We'll see you in the Sugar Shack next time. Thanks.